might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Ooh, that almost went down. Big par saver coming up for this fella. It's on a good line for the par. Sitting at 3 over for the event. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, yes, what a shot. That'll help make a big move. Moments like that deserve another look.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Needs this putt to tie Ricky Fowler.
Oh, just missed. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
A big bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow. Oh, that almost went in.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Not sure if they read that the way they were expecting.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
Just a short putt remaining here. And as we head to the next, it's Xander Schauffele in first place.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. don't go long whatsoever here, that's when the Barranca and the Canyons come into play.
Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out one early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, almost went in. Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. An opportunity to make their par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
And from the bunker here. Oh, that was pure. 13 feet to the hole. Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole. The putt drops, and we're moving on. This hole is a long par 4.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
And he holds it. What a putt.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for his par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
And this one will be for bogey. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
This is one of the most interesting par fives you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Opting for the 9-iron. Should find the green.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler?
And back to the course with the live action. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That was a gallant attempt.
Putting for a par here. Not a bad line, this. Oh, that's a clutch par.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
That's heading for the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 14th.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Well, this one's going right at the flag.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Hey, nice looking line. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. He finds himself in a share of 13th. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Okay, that'll work.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, so close. This is a bogey putt coming up. At 1 over par now, heading to the stretch. A chance to lift. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Ouch, that hurts. 6 feet remaining to the cup.